during my workout, which I literally like just came back from about 5 minutes ago. Let's go, baby. So I had a thought midway through, smack dab right the fuck in the middle, about wishing to be somebody else. And this is an opinion that I hold and that I have held, but wanting to be someone else is the biggest fucking insult to yourself. Of course, you find inspiration in people. There's things people you want to be. But if you're like, man, I just really want to be that kind of guy. I want to be that person. I want to do exactly what they do. That shows me that you haven't been fucking doing the shit that they're doing. What you see is just the success. You don't see their life. Because, like, life is taking the losses and showing the success. That is what fucking life is. That is what you have to fucking do. And so that's why I think, like, wishing to be someone else is the biggest fucking insult. Because most people who wish to be someone else, that's all they do. They wish. They don't try. They don't pursue it. They don't discipline themselves. God, man, this fucking... I don't even know what the fuck to say. It's like, I mean, that's my point, but it is a very good thing to have inspiration. Like, I know a bunch of, I follow some bodybuilders on, like, Instagram, and they all say, like, oh, I love, like, Ziz was my inspiration, or, like, Goku, and they want to be, like, really fucking shredded like him, and I get that, like, that it's fine to take inspiration, but you can't, I mean, of course, you couldn't want to be like someone, but you also can never fucking be that person. There's a lot of similarities between you and me, and you and that person over there, and you, the person 50 feet down that way. A lot of similarities, but there's a lot of differences. There's a lot of things that you can count on to be the exact same. People love to talk about themselves. People love to gloat. They love to indulge in their ego. Like, of course, you can count on those things that are all very similar without humans, but you cannot ever be somebody. You are only yourself. You are only yourself. If you don't know who you are, I saw this thing quote by Jordan Peterson on one of his talks. I think it was in, I don't know, some fucking college in Canada. I'm not Canadian. I don't know this stuff. Talking about, like, how to find yourself is that you do things that you normally wouldn't do. And you might be like, yeah, no fucking shit, you dumb, stupid idiot. But what I mean by that is, if you think you're a very agreeable kind of person, be very disagreeable. If you think you get pushed over on, stand your fucking ground. Find the middle, and then you start to see that there is a middle line that you naturally incline yourself toward. Like, for me, I think I am a very, like, reserved guy. Like, I'm able to, like, reserve myself. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to be more, like, spontaneous. Burst, if that's not a word. Burst, if I want to be more like the commanding, charismatic kind of guy, which I think I definitely can be, because I do quite like being spontaneous. I find that, like, I can be very reserved, but I can be very much, like, in your face, like, kind of shit. And you gotta find that fine line. So basically, don't be a fucking idiot. Stop wishing to be somebody else. You cannot be that fucking person. You can try your fucking hardest, be like them, do what they do. If you love what they do, if, like, say, like, Adam Sandler is your inspiration, you love being, like, a funny comedian actor, go be like Adam Sandler. Be a funny actor, comedian kind of person. But you're not gonna be Adam Sandler. There's only one Adam Sandler. There's only one Mac Miller, and he fucking died, dude. There's no one gonna be exactly like him. Don't fucking insult yourself by wanting to be someone. Instead, rephrase it. How can I be like this person? What can I do to myself to be where they are? How can I do what they're doing in my own way? If you love what somebody does, if you love, like, their art, their work, their creative freedom, whatever the fuck, you just go be like them. Go try your fucking ass off. Go try and be like them. But you still gonna retain who you are, Because you can't be like them. You can't fucking be like them. But you can be like them and be you. That's also what people want. People want you to be yourself. Especially in this modern world, people love yourself. You will very quickly realize if you are an interesting person. Of course, you can always be more interesting. Like, there's been boring people with their life that became very interesting, but most of the time, people will be interested in you. There's not, unless you're a literal fucktard. Once you start making some traction, people will like you, start to like you. People will like your style. Who knows, maybe in a few years, there'll be kids who'll be like, wow, I really want to be like, insert name. That's all I have. Love you, boys. Don't be a skinny fuck. I know, big words coming from me, but build the foundation and then scale upwards. Rome wasn't built in a day. Be yourself, be sexy.